Oh, hey everybody, I'm at work here, and we just had a person here, my friend, pass away, or he's had a bad heart attack. I don't think he's going to make it. They took him away in the ambulance. There was a huge presence of emergency vehicles that came in, and his name was Roger, and he was a pilot. He was a pilot of the favorite plane of mine personally, even though it had a somewhat of a terrible track record. It was the Lockheed L-1011. They suffered from a couple problems which caused fatalities and crashes. But nonetheless, it was a great airplane nonetheless. And it was just like swimming in the sky. The plane was so smooth, it just felt like you could get out and walk. I took one from New Jersey, I forget where, Newark, and Eastern used to have a shuttle from Newark to LaGuardia. I think it could have been Kennedy Airport in Long Island. And when you fly that short a distance, the plane only goes up like 10,000 feet. And it just felt like you could get out and walk. It was the first time I was ever on an L-1011. I was in 1978, I think. Or early 79, probably. I don't know. But it was before 1980. And Roger was a good man. He was senile. He lost his wife, and the way his brain dealt with it was he couldn't find his wife. And he talked about it all the time, that he lost his wife, he couldn't find her. And he's had women looking after him for a long, long time, coming in and out of this complex. And I'm sure going to miss him. He came here about 6-7 months ago, right around maybe before Thanksgiving. And he sat down here, and I asked him to sit down and talk to me about the L-1011 Lockheed. And I knew a lot about the plane because I've watched a lot of things. They had a retainer ring that they had to put on there like a gasket, because the water would go into the third engine on the tail of the aircraft. And it ruined the bearing, and it could lead to all sorts of problems. They also had a closure issue with the luggage door. It was set up to where they set up a red light, green light, red light open, green light closed. And when they would close it, it would turn green, and it was not secure. It wound up causing a couple of at least one fatal accident. And they landed safely with the other one. I'm not sure. I think there were a couple of them. But I knew all about this plane, and evidently he was a big fan of that plane too. He loved it. He was such a darling man. And I don't know why this always happens to me. I'm like a focal point in time. I went to Century Village, and I wouldn't give you 10 cents for anybody there, honestly. I worked there for 2 months. I may be exaggerating, but there weren't many people that I would chum around with over there in Century Village. And the one man that looked like Popeye, he looked like Popeye the Sailor Man. He was, of course, older. And he had a heart attack right in front of me. And it was no fun to watch. And I liked him a lot. He was the only one there that was dear to me. And he was a caring man. He used to collect glasses. He went around to people and asked them if they would donate any glasses. And he was such a good man. Just a nice sense of humor. A nice sense of humor. He was a good man. And I can remember running outside and trying to get the ambulance to hurry up, and he said, "We don't hurry for anyone." They were just so slow. And he died right there on the floor. It's not good. So these kind of things find me, and it's the good that die young, I guess. Anyways, didn't mean to bring you down, but I lost a friend today here. Anyways, take care. I'll be back with the news, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.